So, I saw a short about Bakugou dead, and I'm like, oh, that's probably not true. And I had to Google it, and I said, did Bakugou die? It said yes. And I'm like, who killed him? And it was Shigaraki. I have not made it to that episode yet, nor the season. And so, to make you guys happier, if you haven't watched it, it's basically that Deku was a corkless child. A cork is a type of power that children get when they're born. Deku, on the other hand, he did not have a cork because apparently his pinky toe was inside of a different type of place, and I'm like, what on earth does a pinky toe have to do with anything? And, well, it means that he's not gonna get corked. His mom had floating powers, which means not he, okay, it means that she can, make stuff float. And we don't know what happened to his dad, though. It never tells us. And, so, uh, one day, as a child, there was like only one episode of being a child inside that season, and he, um, was with his friend. His friend was a corkless child too, and Bakugo and Kirishima as children too. I believe Denki, I didn't really notice him. Uh, they were bullying his friend, and Deku does not like that. He came up to there and told them to stop, and he got beat up. So, when he was a teenager, he wanted to become a hero, so he went to the school. Everyone realized he doesn't have a cork and started making fun of him, thinking that he can't be a hero. One day, though, a villain came up and it was like a sludge run. He tried to kill him and then become Deku to go inside of the school and kill everyone. Might came, Deku passed out because he was literally about to die, and later on, All Might just tapped him on the cheek, trying to wake him up. So he woke up and he thought inside his head, was that really All Might? And then he opened his eyes and saw All Might right in front of him. And he freaked out. If you didn't watch it, I believe you can tell that he's a huge fan of All Might. I mean, All Might was the first ever hero to be inside that city. And then, uh, blah blah blah, like 2 minutes later, he's like, Deku says, All Might, do you really think I can be a hero with no cork? All Might froze for a moment and said, yes. Well, the next episode is him with All Might talking, and then All Might said, "You really want to be a hero?" And he said, "Yes, I do. I always wanted to as a child." So the training goes on for like 2 whole episodes. On the 5th episode, All Might declared that he should be a hero. He said, "You really don't want to know how to become a hero?" Doug was like, "Yes." He takes, okay, All Might takes one single string of his hair, shoves it in front of his face, Deku's face, and he says, "Eat this." And Deku throws like, "What?" Because inside that episode, he was training even more. And at the end of the episode, he's like, "Alright, you're gonna become a hero. Eat this string of hair and you'll become one." And Deku's like, "What?" The next episode, Deku's like, "I'm not gonna eat that hair." And All Might says, "If you wanna become a hero, eat, eat, eat." And I forgot the rest of it. But funny thing is, Bakugou beats up Deku all the time and makes fun of him. Funny thing is, Bakugou actually cares about Deku. And because everyone realized that, they're like, "Oh yeah, they're definitely soulmates." And I'm like, "Dude, shut up. They're frenemies." I I think. Yeah, but inside of one season, they become friends, sort of, but they still be mean to each other, mainly Bakugo. So they're frenemies. Frenemies are friend enemies. By the way, I'm going to talk about the LOV villain thing. I don't know what it's called, but all I know is just it's about villains. Tomorrow. Bye!